What's good, everyone? Right now I'm out here in North Charleston, South Carolina, and if you saw the Pizza Hut, the abandoned Pizza Hut carryout location video, then you know that I said in that video I'm going to be doing this place, which is an abandoned buy-low grocery store. Now this is going to be an interesting one because I'm not going to walk around the entire building simply because this is in a plaza on both sides. Like, it's the building's in the middle, and then there's a store here, and then there's a store here. I know I made that really stupid and odd by using my fingers to do it, but basically the store's in the middle, there's a store here, and there's some stores here, meaning that I would have to walk all the way around it. And not that I don't want to, but it's just there's nothing back there, I know, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want to go all around. Yeah, so that's why. But I'm still going to try and show this place off because I feel that it's pretty neat. And this is actually the first buy-low that I've seen abandoned that's actually clean and is pretty much just untouched. They took everything out of it, but remains a grocery store theme. Because the one I filmed that was in Hilton Head, the first time it was, I mean, they took everything and they took out the food and the stuff that the products and left everything up. That was like the cleanest and pretty much still abandoned grocery store state that I've ever done. But then I filmed it this past April, I believe, or May, and it was completely gutted. And I think like there was mold in the back as well. And then I filmed one that was in downtown Charleston. You may not have seen that video yet, but if you have, then you know. If you haven't, you'll want to stay tuned for it. But that one is not in the state of a grocery store either, and you'll see what I mean in that video, so stay tuned for that if you haven't seen it. Little American Eagle. And then there was actually this Port City ambulance that just like revved up just to get to the end of the parking lot in 2 seconds quicker. So that's real nice. Anyway, we're gonna go check out the buy-low. I'm serious. We actually will, and we'll do that right now. So let's go. All right, here she is, abandoned buy-low grocery store. I'm not sure when this one closed, but if I had to guess, it was when the company went out. But buy-low had closed stores in rounds, so maybe this one closed before the rest of them got the axe, or maybe this one was one of the ones that closed with the company's closure. Man, that sun going away feels really good because I don't have to squint anymore. But let's take a look in this. Clearly it says thank you for shopping buy-low. This one had the... Alright, so my apologies for that. Yeah, this has the classic logo, or the more classic logo. Not the original one, but this one has a logo that was not as modern as the one that I filmed before. And what I mean by that is you can kind of see how it's got the little like squiggle into the hash mark thing. Sorry, mosquito flew in my face. But yeah, let's go take a look in here. So it's pretty dirty, obviously. You can see, I mean, typical grocery store. I mean, it's understandable there. It was a store. But customer service, and it's got those 90s style, you know what I'm gonna say, Kmart vents in there. But this one's pretty nice. I mean, in the fact that it's pretty old. Because with this having the older logo, I probably wouldn't, I wouldn't be surprised, if I can cut out the glare, if this was left how it was in the 90s. I mean, you look at that customer service signage up there, and then you see the beer, and then I'm gonna pan over a little bit so you can see the fresh dairy sign. All of this looks like it was pretty vintage. So here, we'll take a look in this side of it. And there's plenty of windows on this place. I'm gonna have to milk seeing out of the windows here because, again, I'm not gonna walk around the entire building. So, but I usually don't do plaza style videos, like inside of a plaza and showing abandoned places in here. But I had to do it for this one because this is an old buy-low and it looked pretty old and vintage in here, as you can see. And plus, I've never been in this one and I wanted to see what it was like, so I had to show this one. Yep, you can see Gold Star Meats, all where the aisles and stuff were. And then way back there was where they made meats and put them in the large, long freezers and stuff that you see. Actually, it says breakfast meats in the center of your screen right there. But pretty cool there, actually. And look in this window. Obviously, that would say lunch meats. But we'll get some better shots. I feel like right here there was either security or maybe manager's offices or something like that. I'm not sure how grocery stores are set up, so I can't confirm or deny that. Here's the information for this one. Same, I think this is the same person that is leasing the Pizza Hut right there. So, yep, lunch meat. Dang, that ambulance is flooring it, and they're not even like, it's not an emergency. They're just like revving and revving in this parking lot. So that's pretty interesting. But you can see the old Bilo in there. I'll go and skip a couple of these windows. It's the same shot. This is getting towards the middle of the store here. I'm just trying to get as far on the right side of the store as I can see. Lunch meat, and the glare makes it hard to see that and read that, but it says our produce is better because blank. I don't know what that's supposed to say. I'm gonna try and get some better shots in these windows here. So I'll go ahead and try this one and see if I can get it. I can read that a little bit better. Yeah, it just says our produce is better because. Now it looks like there's a sign that says, there's a thing coming down from the ceiling that says fresh. I bet you that's where like the hot plates and the hot food was that you could buy, because you know some grocery stores have that. But this just says our produce is better because. So honestly, you could say this produce is better because it's good, better because blank. I mean, you could do a lot of funny jokes with why their produce is better. Because it doesn't say. I mean, I can't see why this says our produce is better because. I can't read that. Maybe it's there. We'll see when we are able to look inside the doors that are down on this side of the building here. Ram flying through the parking lot, real nice. But yeah, this is the middle of the store here. We'll go ahead and move down a couple more windows. I don't want to be redundant with the same views inside of here. We'll stop at this one and see if we can see what that our produce is better because says. Because of, can we read it? Because of, yeah, it's gonna be too much glare there. So of course you got somebody being nosy. Gotta love that always. But yeah, now we'll get to these windows that are full here. So this up here this at the front is where the registers were. Obviously you could see with all the, well, I don't know what those are, honestly. They could be anything. I don't know if they're sensors or if they're just stuff to hold the checkouts in place or whatever, or bolt them to the ground or something. Not sure, but there you can see it. Something about old school grocery stores that always, and maybe because they are grocery stores, but these remind me of the Food World, man. They do. I want to go back to that Food World so bad. Especially this being in its 90s theme. I mean, you can't tell me that, I mean, with the lines and stuff on it, you can see grade A poultry, premium pork. That one says juice. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't look like an old grocery store. Because, you know, nowadays, with Publix and stuff, they've got like some kind of newfangled stuff in there, and it's really clean and bright. This, I bet you kind of felt like an older store as well. So, give you one last look in there before we look in these doors. And then we'll probably be able to see why their produce is so much better. And then I'll wrap it up from here because I've pretty much looked in all these windows. So now we can read why their produce is so much better. Can we see it? It's in this one here. Can we read it? Why their produce is better? Come on. I can't get the camera over there. It says, because of Walter. because of Walter. So Walter makes their produce better. And it's funny because I remember filming the Bilo in Hilton Head that said Walter's Produce. So I guess Walter, whoever you are, makes their produce better. And that said delicatessen, I believe. Fresh deli meats and cheeses and all that, sandwiches and all that stuff. So yeah, Walter, guys, is why their produce is better. And I don't want to throw shade, but it obviously couldn't have been that better because they closed. Just saying. But, you know, I get it. It's advertisement. It's marketing. It's what they're trying to show and stuff. But, that's pretty much going to wrap this up here. Show one last shot of it as you got a Mercedes-Benz. Going to peek and ask, right? Oh, yeah. Yep, let's be real nosy, right? Yeah. That's a boy right there. Yes, sir. So anyway, we're going to wrap up here at this old Bilo. That's where the sign would have been right there. And just to give you an idea of this being a grocery store, obviously you can see the parking lot for it would have been right out here. But the sign, actually, you can't see it from this view. But the Dorchester Square sign is right there. There would have been a Bilo sign there. Thank you, Sonata. And then there would have been a sign on this side. You can kind of see it peeking through right above the insurance spot, like right here. You can see it peeking up there, but I think I got a shot of that in the Pizza Hut video. But yeah, that is this abandoned Bilo. So I hope you all did enjoy the video. I apologize that it was just really a look through a bunch of windows and it wasn't really going around the building, but like I told you, you can see for yourself there's a Family Dollar on that end. They're doing work actually behind the building, which is another reason why I don't want to go behind there. And then on this side over here, there's an Advanced Auto Parts, some other stores, a Subway, In-N-Out Wings, Glamour Nails. So that's just I just want to be cautious of that. But for your viewing pleasure, maybe here is a Boeing 737 from Delta. I didn't plan that, but you know, hey, there you go. So that's nice. So anyway, hope you all did enjoy this video of this abandoned Bilo grocery store. This is number 3 for me of Bilos that I have filmed. Let's keep it going. I know there's another one that I want to film, but I think it's getting repurposed at this point. I was a little bit too late for that. So dang it, but it's all good. Hope you all did enjoy this one, this old 90s-esque looking one. And yeah, with that said, I'm going to get out of the way. I hope you all did enjoy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for choosing Zee Mann. And so I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, somebody trolling me. That's real nice. So anyway, that's the type of stuff that you get out here, right? Anyway, hope you all did enjoy. Peace, man. This is the type of stuff that you get. So I might leave this in as a little blooper, but I love it, man. All right, peace.